time that we buttress those efforts. So this is intentionally sending a bold statement to those residents that the city recognizes what you're doing there. I told the newspaper words are not enough. We talk about how important the South Side is. Well, when we get our checkbooks out and start acquiring land and start actually being stakeholders again in that neighborhood, then it shows that we're serious about this. And so the goal is very simple. I don't want to do a simple economic development project. I want to change the economic landscape in that area. This is a generational opportunity to forever pivot the direction of that area. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to be very bold about it and unapologetic.
Clerk will take a vote, please.
Councilmember Mosrek?
Yes.
Councilmember Pemberton?
Yes.
Councilmember Ruiz?
Yes.
Councilmember Lamb?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Archibald?
Yes. Resolution number 4, please.
Authorizing the purchase of 2910 32nd Street for $60,000.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Councilmember Lamb, is there a second?
Support.
Councilmember Pemberton, any discussion?
Madam Mayor and Council, this is a different pocket. This is same pants, different pocket. This is the land purchase fund, and this is going to be assembling our industrial park development properties. So this, we own all the properties around the site. It's kind of a missing piece. They finally, when we've assembled properties there, we haven't done it in an aggressive manner. If you want to sell and you're interested, come to us. We've had a lot of generational holdouts where grandma and grandpa part ways and they pass. We'll sell the house, but not until then. So a lot of things have happened that way. This home is they're ready to sell for whatever reason it is, and so it's one of the missing pieces. It is on par with the same price we paid for every single parcel. What we paid for the land purchase fund.
Any discussion or questions for James? You'll take the vote?
Councilmember Pemberton?
Yes.
Councilmember Ruiz?
Yes.
Councilmember Lamb?
Yes.
Councilmember Mosrek?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Archibald?
Yes. Resolution number 5.
Authorizing the Director of Public Works to commit and purchase salt through the State of Michigan My Deal Extended Purchasing Program for the 2022-23 season.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Councilmember Pemberton and Councilmember Mosrek, any discussion?
Nothing says spring like our annual purchase of 100 tons of salt.
Hopefully, we don't need to use any of it the rest of this year.
I take that bet.
No discussion, we'll take the vote, please.
Councilmember Ruiz?
Yes.
Councilmember Lamb?
Yes.
Councilmember Mosrek?
Yes.
Councilmember Pemberton?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Archibald?
Yes. Resolution number 6.
Authorizing up to $75,000 for the reconstruction of the east wall in the McMorran Memorial Room to provide access to the McMorran Place Plaza and Beer Garden.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Councilmember Lamb, supported by Councilmember Pemberton. Discussion?
Madam Mayor, Pro Tem, and Council, if you can visualize the Memorial Room, the new $1.3 million plaza is to the east. There's no real direct access. The bar and concessions will be from that facility. And so we have no intention of spending $75,000. But because we didn't know how much it would cost, we just put a placeholder in there. They did some pilot holes already. They'll have to knock out a hole in that wall. They're going to put in some nice sliding glass doors and some windows to really, so when you're sitting there in the Memorial Room, the outdoor space, the splash pad, the stage, the 2 stages, all of that will be readily accessible so that we can begin serving concessions and beverages within the social district as well. We hope to have this completed in the next, before May. And this was approved by the Board Commission.
Any questions or discussion? We'll take the vote.
Councilmember Lamb?
Yes.
Councilmember Mosrek?
Yes.
Councilmember Pemberton?
Yes.
Councilmember Ruiz?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Archibald?
Yes. Resolution number 7.
Approving the agreement with Harris Restaurants Incorporated for food and beverage service operations at the McMorran Place Beer Garden.
Do we have a motion?
So moved. Support.
Councilmember Mosrek and Councilmember Pemberton, discussion?
Madam Mayor, Pro Tem, and Council, Next week, there will be a press conference. So we're all on the secret here. Press conference next week.
This week.
This is off the record, Jackie. We're going to announce literally over 100 and some shows programmed at McMorran Plaza. So there will be live music there 3 to 4 days a week, in addition to the 6 days a week of YMCA programming. So you're going to have health and wellness programming throughout the day, and after you've done all that working out at the YMCA programs, you can stay, get yourself some food and some beverages at the new beer garden. This operation is much different than a concession stand that you would use for a concert or a game. This is going to be a full-on multi-day venue, cocktail bar, lounge, that will be open during the concerts. There's a couple options we could have done. We could, one, hire a bunch of people, learn how to run a bar and restaurant, and try to pull it off for this summer. But we're government, and there's some things that we don't know how to do. And when we don't know how to do those things, we find professionals. So what you have here is a professional management group, which will handle the management of the actual operations, from ordering supplies, material, programming, also providing the staff and all the training for the staff. So literally it's turnkey management fees. Now, they will not be splitting our revenue. So the beer revenue, the concession sales, all the things we make from all those concerts, that goes to us. There is no revenue split. That is not legal. So this is just a management fee for them to come in and operate that facility in the way that only truly they know how. So this is a professional services management contract to operate the beer garden. They do an excellent job. To be quite frank, I don't believe we could hire enough people and train them. We have a worker shortage. They'll be able to program their staff from their current facility into the beer garden. So if you like Bob's famous cocktails, you can now have those cocktails at the beer garden. So I'm a separate brand, and it will be announced with the music schedule next week. Because as you all know, we know Jackie will not blow this important story. Any questions? Now, this is anticipating, we have revenue projections so we're pretty good at projecting revenue on this kind of stuff. So we are exposed right around $60,000, but that does not count any of our revenue. So based on Rock on the River, based on other concerts we have, we fully believe that we will make money on this venture. We also believe that the brand and the professionalism that they bring will help us with that. So if you're at a downtown restaurant, you can now just come and listen to music and have a nightcap on the plaza for 3 to 4 nights a week.
I just want to say I've been to Casey's once or twice, and we know they work with good Casey and Kerry Harris and how well trained their staff is, and I just think it's a great idea. You said, James, to bring in our own people and have to train them and train them to do it the right way, bring somebody in that's already there and knows what they're doing, so I think it's a great idea that I'll support it for sure.
You know, bring up, just to tell you how little we know about this industry, when we were touring the facility, they said, well, where are you going to put all your produce? I said, well, the counter's back there, just put the produce there. They go, well, it's pallets of produce. I go, pallets? How much fruit do you go through a weekend? Apparently, it's legitimately pallets of fruit to make cocktails. I did not know this. And so basic things like that, we just have no subject matter expertise, and they clearly do. This is a month-to-month contract. We can terminate it with notice at any time. So if we get into June and July and the drinks aren't right, we can end it. If we get to the end of the season and it's going really well and we want to roll this into the fall, into maybe like a Fall Fest and an Oktoberfest, we can extend the contract. So this is we don't know how this is going to look, so we're both going in good faith effort to see if we can pull this off, and we can terminate it now.
Any other questions or comments? I'm sorry, we don't get questions from the audience. But I would like to just add that at the McMorran Commission meetings, talking about this, one of the things that we really felt was important was this is like a compliment to downtown. So it's an opportunity for people to go downtown to frequent one of our restaurants, have dinner, and then give up that seat and come over to the McMorran Plaza, have a cocktail, enjoy some entertainment, and allow someone else then to go into the restaurant, take that seat and eat. So we're hoping to drive more foot traffic downtown, more foot traffic into the restaurants, by means of, that quicker turnover and getting people out and about and enjoying our downtown.
One thing is noteworthy is we've sold more than 15,000 social district cups. On Blue Water Fest week alone, it was 8,000. It's a lot of revenue going into these small businesses, especially after COVID when they were hit so hard. And so hopefully this will continue that. And this will be as part of the social district.
We will take the vote.
Councilmember Mosher,
Yes.
Councilmember Pemberton,
Yes.
Councilmember Ruiz,
Yes.
Councilmember Lamb,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Archibald.
Yes. That concludes the meeting. However, we do have a few announcements. A reminder, winter decorations in Lakeside Cemetery must be removed from cemetery plots by March 31st. Removal of any remaining items will begin on April 1. Weekly curbside yard waste pickup in containers or compost bags resumes the week of April 4th. The City of Port Huron routinely monitors our drinking water quality and provides to our customers the results of this monitoring annually through our Consumer Confidence Report. The 2021 Water Quality Report is available online at www.porthuron.org/ccr.pdf, and the link is printed on each water bill, which provides direct access for viewing. If you are unable to receive this report online or would like a paper copy to be mailed, please call the city at 810-984-9763. Does anyone on council have anything else they would like to bring before the council tonight?
Just one quick thing. I
Councilmember
had the
Pemberton.
opportunity this morning to head to Discovery City over at the museum, and it was not my first time. However, this time I had a friend of ours from church invited all of the parents of toddlers, which some of my friends learned this weekend that our church's growth strategy is apparently to just have a ton of